What is the idea of infrastructure as code? What is programmable infrastructure? And how these two are related to DevOps? Well, infrastructure as a code is a methodology for managing and provisioning infrastructure through code instead of manual processes. This allows for version control, automated provisioning and deprovisioning, and reproducibility of the infrastructure environment. The code is typically written in a high level programming language and executed using tools like Terraform, Ansible, or Puppet. By treating infrastructure as code, teams can version control, test, and continuously integrate infrastructure changes in the same way as code changes. And this allows for faster, more reliable, and more consistent deployment of applications, as well as their easier rollback in case of failures. Now, there's another concept called programmable infrastructure, which sounds quite close to infrastructure as code. So, what is programmable infrastructure? It is the ability to automate and manage infrastructure through code using tools and technologies like APIs, software development frameworks, and configuration management tools. This approach to infrastructure management enables teams to treat infrastructure as a software asset that can be versioned, tested, and deployed in the same way as code. Programmable infrastructure allows teams to automate routine tasks like provisioning resources, configuring networks, and deploying applications. It also enables teams to manage infrastructure at a scale, providing greater consistency, reliability, and security. And the result of all this is faster and more efficient deployment of applications with improved visibility into the infrastructure and reduced risk of manual errors. So, infrastructure as code and programmable infrastructure are quite closely related concepts. But there is a subtle difference between the two. Infrastructure as code refers to the practice of defining and managing infrastructure through code rather than manual processes. It enables teams to automate the provisioning, configuration, and management of infrastructure, reducing manual errors and improving the speed and reliability of infrastructure management processes. Programmable infrastructure, on the other hand, refers to the ability to manage infrastructure through APIs, software development frameworks, and other programmatic interfaces. And this enables teams to automate and manage infrastructure at scale, providing greater consistency, reliability, and security. So, in other words, IaC, infrastructure as code, is a specific application of programmable infrastructure, focusing on the use of code to manage infrastructure. Programmable infrastructure is a broader concept that encompasses the use of APIs, frameworks, and other programmatic interfaces to automate and manage infrastructure. So, in a nutshell, we can say that when you have the programmable infrastructure, the ability to treat your infrastructure as a software asset, then you start treating your infrastructure as code. And that's why IAC is a practice that you follow. Now, the question is, how are these two related to DevOps? Programmable infrastructure and infrastructure as code are closely related to DevOps, as they both support the principles of automation, collaboration, and continuous improvement that are central to the DevOps approach. IaC enables DevOps teams to manage the entire infrastructure stack as part of the software development process, resulting in faster, more consistent, and more secure deployment of applications. Additionally, both of these concepts helps to promote collaboration and communication between development and operation teams by providing a common language and tool set for managing the infrastructure. This helps to break down the barriers between teams, improve visibility into the infrastructure, and promote a culture of continuous improvement. So we can say that overall, IaC as a practice and programmable infrastructure as the ability are the key enablers of the DevOps approach to software development and deployment. And both of these are widely adopted by organizations looking to improve the speed, reliability, and security of their software delivery processes.